So if I were to describe this in one, or I guess a few sentences, this is basically about balancing out the world, balancing out thought process, not putting one person or any other person over another, and trying to maintain some sort of equality, which is hard to do because look at where some people are born and look at where some are not. So there's been so many things that have been created over history, which would make this hard to do today, and which that actually proves how valuable the lessons are in this book. The fact that people can't see eye to eye, the fact that they have a different perspective, the fact that they might be jealous of each other, hating of each other. So it says one of the things it talks about is do not claim anything, just let things be. So don't try to use labels on anything, because it's making the other person feel inferior or make you appear as superior. That's kind of where this book is getting at. So stop praising other people so much while not praising the other person. It makes them feel bad about themselves. You're basically saying they're not doing enough. Maybe that's the best they can do. Maybe they're not supposed to do as much as you. So you're putting too much pressure on that person. So it's kind of saying don't be a control freak. You can't manage everybody. There's a reason why everybody has different personalities anyway. So it's pretty much talking about sharing. That's pretty much what you need to do, is share. Just share. Don't try to hoard everything for yourself. It talks about that too. Share. Even if you think you're better than that person, you can't measure their worth just because they're not doing as much as you. They all have a different type of worth. Everybody's not the same. That's not fair to that person. So just because you can physically see them, you can touch them, and you can look at what they're doing, does not mean they're supposed to relate to you. So that's kind of a stupidity coming from somebody thinking that, well, if they're here and they could do something because we're doing something, then I should be able to measure what kind of person they are. They're not doing this, they're not doing that. I guess they're not as good as me. So that's what this book is really written for. I think the average person believes this anyway. So this is not for the average person. I mean, it is and then it isn't. But it's meant for like leaders. That's who it's really meant for. So the guy that came up with this, he doesn't believe in labels, because if you don't label anything, no one is upset about anything. So that's pretty much what this is about. Have a good day.